This is an introduction to the coordinate plane. Coordinate refers to ordered pairs, which we will talk about later. Plane refers to the place where we will plot our points. It does not refer to this type of plane. The coordinate plane is made up of two axes. The x-axis runs left to right, while the y-axis runs up and down. It may be worth noting that axis is singular, while axis is plural. I can't tell the difference either. With labeling, it helps to think of the x-axis as a number line, with positive numbers on the right and negative numbers on the left. The y-axis makes some sense as well. The positive numbers are the top and negative numbers on the bottom. Graphing points is a relatively simple process. When asked to graph a point, you will see parentheses surrounding two numbers, the x value and the y value. So what if we were asked to graph a point 5, 3? We would just need to remember that the first number is the x value, whereas the second number is the y value. I can draw a line where the 5 is on the x-axis because anything on that line has 5 as an x value. I can then draw a line where y is 3 because any point on that line has 3 as a y value. Where those 2 points meet is 5, 3. So when graphing points, it's important to remember we have the x value that's first and the y value that is second. So if I were to graph A, I would find 1 on my x-axis, go up to 2 on my y-axis, and graph that point. That is point A. To graph point B, I would follow the same thing. I would find negative 2 on my x-axis, go to positive 3, and that is point B. To find point C, I would find negative 3 on my x-axis, find negative 2 on my y-axis, and find where they meet up. Finally, for point D, I would find 2 on my x-axis, negative 3 on my y-axis, and find where they meet up. To review, this is a coordinate plane. We have positive numbers going to the right on the x-axis and up on the y-axis. Then we have negative numbers to the left on the x-axis and down on the y-axis. Then we have ordered pairs that represent a single point on a graph. For example, 1, 2 represents a point that is 1 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis.